We are on week 21 of Wegovy. Let's figure out how we're doing. So give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when we upload the next video. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Stephanie and I am on a weight loss journey with Wegovy. So we are going to look and see how that is going for me, and then we will talk about some things. So here is my results video. $186, and from last week we were a lot lower than that, 185. Okay, and as you can see, I actually gained a pound last week, and this kind of ties in with what we were talking about how we can't let the scale dictate our success. I haven't gained any in inches. I haven't gotten like big or anything bigger than I am or anything, but I'm still feeling good. You know, I had my cheat day early this week. That way it wasn't at the very end. I think I'm going to stop having a cheat day every week because, you know, that kind of stalls me on my keto journey, which I am doing in conjunction with Wegovy. But other than that, it's only a pound, right? I mean, 185, 186, we're kind of still the same. I mean, I did wish to see more, but, you know, that comes with time, and I know that the scale lies to me. So I don't know if it's lying to me or if you're just losing in inches, because I feel smaller than I did last week. Like I feel thinner in my waistline, but the scale ain't showing it. And that happens, and I know that happens because I used to track measurements too. Now I don't so much because it takes a lot of time. But I can still see it, feel it in my pants. So I know I'm still on the right track. The only difference is I need to maybe be a little stricter on myself. And when I say stricter, I don't mean just completely just stop eating or anything like that. Like I do intermittent fasting every once in a while. Like I won't eat throughout the day and then I'll eat a meal at dinner, or I'll drink a protein shake for lunch and a meal at dinner and not have anything to break my fasting during the morning. And then I alter that. Sometimes I will do 3 meals and some snacks, and just depending, you know, low carb and no sweets or anything like that. But you know, it just depends. I switch it up a lot, and the reason why I do that is because I find that I don't plateau as easy like that. Some people just do keto and that's fine. Some people just do low carb and that's fine. Me, I like to switch it up. When I do eat low carb, I don't eat enough carbs to kick me out of ketosis, so it's kind of like a low carb keto thing. But yeah, so I just have to make sure that I don't get my hopes and my dreams down just because I had a rough week. And we've seen this before where I told you, well, that's for the past 2 weeks. And it was for the past 2 weeks because the first week I decided that, you know, I wanted to go out and eat or whatever. So I got off of keto. You know, I'm human. I'm not perfect. But yeah, so we're just going to keep going with this. Like I said, if I go out and eat and I want to have a chicken fried steak, I'm going to have a chicken fried steak. Of course, my portions are a lot smaller now that I'm on Wegovy because I'm not as hungry, which kind of helps me with my intermittent fasting, which is, there's a lot of studies on that has found out that intermittent fasting is actually good for you. So it helps shrink the fatty tissue around your organs and stuff. You have to look into it. It's actually really interesting. But for me, it's been working, and I'm a lot happier. I go through my spurts just like everybody else. You know, I still have a crazy sweet tooth, but they make a lot of sugar-free, like chocolate and stuff like that, and that helps me a lot. I read a comment the other day where it's like, well, my tip is not to do that because, you know, it sways you this way or that way. For me, I don't find it as much that way. but that's just a personal thing. Maybe it has to do with my personality or whatever. Other people might. I mean, and you know, what works for me is not going to work for everybody, and what works for you isn't going to work for everybody. But you know, if y'all want to leave tips and stuff that might help somebody in the comments, go ahead and do that, because you never know what somebody else's journey is like. You don't ever know like what their body type does or how their brain reacts to certain things. And some people are different than other people, and what works for me might not work for everybody. So if y'all have any tips or anything, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below, because y'all could be helping somebody. But yeah, that's all we got for this week. Unfortunately, according to the scale, I did go up a pound. I don't feel it. We'll see where we're at next week. But y'all have a great day. Bye.